In an era where the line between national security and global innovation blurs, the latest legislative maneuver by U.S. lawmakers to tighten the noose on Chinese biotech firms ignites a firestorm of controversy, challenging the very foundations of international diplomacy and trade ethics. This bold move, ostensibly aimed at safeguarding America's genetic data from the prying eyes of the Chinese Communist Party, raises alarms and eyebrows in equal measure, drawing a thick line in the sand between the defenders of privacy and the champions of global scientific collaboration. Critics lambast the initiative as a veiled attempt at economic protectionism, a smokescreen for the U.S. to fortify its biotech bastions under the guise of national security, while potentially crippling the open exchange of scientific knowledge. The accusations fly thick and fast, painting a picture of hypocrisy and fear-mongering by a country that prides itself as the beacon of freedom and innovation. Amidst the cacophony of voices, one question looms large: are we witnessing the dawn of a new Cold War, this time fought in the laboratories and research centers of the world, rather than the nuclear silos? This legislative gambit, rife with implications for international relations, trade, and the very fabric of scientific inquiry, is nothing short of a geopolitical chess move, in a game where the stakes are as high as the moral ground is murky. As we delve deeper into the motivations, the potential fallout, and the untold stories behind this contentious piece of legislation, we invite you to stay with us till the end. The discourse promises to be as enlightening as it is divisive, challenging us to reconsider our positions on privacy, innovation, and the invisible boundaries that govern the global village of the 21st century. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In an evolving landscape where technology and geopolitics intersect with increasing complexity, U.S. legislators are taking decisive steps to address concerns surrounding the involvement of Chinese biotechnology companies in the American healthcare ecosystem. At the forefront of this legislative push is Republican Congressman Mike Gallagher, who has voiced a measured yet optimistic stance on the potential passage of a pivotal bill aimed squarely at these entities. This proposed legislation, spearheaded by a dedicated congressional committee with a keen focus on China, seeks to implement stringent restrictions on the exchange of genetic data between federally funded medical providers and Chinese biotech firms, notably BGI Group and WuXi AppTec. While acknowledging the likelihood of amendments aimed at refining the bill's focus, has underscored the paramount importance of addressing the risks posed by BGI, with WuXi AppTec's concerns being of secondary but significant importance. The bipartisan nature of the initiative is highlighted by the involvement of Democratic Committee member Raja Krishnamurthy, who has pointed out the bill's intention to cast a wider net, targeting not only the specified companies, but also any biotech firm under the control of foreign adversaries that might exploit American genetic data, thereby potentially enhancing the intelligence capabilities of the Chinese Communist Party. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. The urgency of this legislative effort is further amplified by Gallagher's announcement that he will not seek re-election, prompting a race against time to enact the bill before the conclusion of his term. However, the legislative process has encountered hurdles, particularly in the U.S. Senate, where a companion bill has experienced delays, casting uncertainty over the timeline for the bill's potential passage. The response from the companies at the heart of this legislative scrutiny has been predictably defensive, with WuXi AppTec outright denying any allegations of posing a national security threat or engaging in the collection of human genomic data. BGI, on the other hand, has taken a somewhat conciliatory stance, expressing a willingness to support data protection measures, but also cautioning that the proposed legislation might compel the company to reconsider its operational presence in the U.S. market. The scrutiny extends beyond mere legislative debates, as certain units of BGI Group find themselves on the U.S. Department of Commerce's export control list, a move motivated by concerns over their potential contributions to the surveillance apparatus of the Chinese government. Additionally, there have been alarming revelations regarding BGI's collaborations with the Chinese military and its ambitious efforts to amass a vast repository of genetic data. This legislative endeavor, Despite the hurdles and heated discussions it has ignited, exemplifies a bipartisan commitment to safeguarding national security. It reflects a growing awareness of the intricate challenges posed by the access of Chinese biotech firms to sensitive American genetic information, signaling a pivotal moment in the ongoing dialogue on privacy, security, and international relations in the biotech domain. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. The initiative to regulate the activities of Chinese biotech firms is just one facet of a larger strategy aimed at curbing China's influence in critical technological sectors. This legislative effort reflects growing concerns within the U.S. government about safeguarding genetic data and other sensitive information from potential exploitation by foreign powers, particularly those with adversarial relationships. The bill's proponents argue that the legislation is essential for national security, highlighting the potential for genetic data to be used in ways that could compromise personal privacy and, by extension, U.S. interests. The focus on companies like BG and Wuxi underscores a broader concern about the role of Chinese firms in global data collection and analysis efforts, particularly in fields with significant implications for privacy and security. Critics of the proposed regulations, however, raise concerns about the potential impact on scientific collaboration and the global biotech industry. They caution that overly broad or stringent measures could hinder international research efforts, slow the pace of scientific innovation, and disrupt supply chains, particularly in the healthcare sector, where collaboration is often key to advancements. The debate also touches on the importance of data protection and privacy laws. Supporters of the bill stress the need for robust mechanisms to prevent misuse of genetic information, suggesting that without such safeguards, the risks of abuse are too high. Meanwhile, opponents fear that the legislation could lead to retaliatory measures from China, further escalating tensions between the two countries and potentially impacting other areas of trade and cooperation. As the bill progresses through the legislative process, its implications extend beyond the realm of national security. The discussion encompasses broader questions about the balance between innovation and privacy, the global competitiveness of the U.S. biotech industry, and the future of international relations in an increasingly data-driven world. With the clock ticking on Gallagher's term, the urgency to pass the legislation adds another layer of complexity to the debate. The outcome will likely have far-reaching consequences for U.S.-China relations, the global biotech landscape, and the ongoing discourse on privacy, security, and innovation in the age of genetic information. The pursuit of tighter regulations on Chinese biotech firms is a microcosm of the larger efforts to secure national interest in the face of rapidly evolving technological capabilities and the shifting dynamics of global power. As this legislative endeavor unfolds, it becomes a focal point for examining the intricate balance between security and openness in the realm of international commerce and research. The tension between these two priorities reflects a broader debate about the nature of globalization in the 21st century, particularly in sectors as sensitive as biotechnology and healthcare. The implications of this legislation, therefore, ripple outwards to affect not just the biotech firms directly involved, but also the international community's approach to collaboration and data sharing in scientific research. The push for stricter regulations on Chinese biotech companies by U.S. lawmakers illuminates the increasingly competitive nature of global technological advancement. As nations vie for leadership in key industries, the intersection of technology, security, and ethics becomes a battleground for influence and control. This competition extends into arenas like artificial intelligence, semiconductor manufacturing, with giants like TSA and AL playing pivotal roles, and biotechnology, each of which carries its own set of strategic implications for national security and economic dominance. In navigating these waters, the U.S. and other nations face the challenge of crafting policies that protect against genuine security threats without stifling innovation or alienating international partners. The concerns over companies like BG and Wuxi Aptech serve as a case study in the difficulties of distinguishing between commercial enterprises and extensions of state power, especially in countries like China, where the line between the two is often blurred. Moreover, the response from Chinese firms and the government in Beijing to U.S. legislative moves is a critical aspect of this complex puzzle. Accusations of national security risks and espionage are met with counterclaims of protectionism and attempts to stifle competition under the guise of security. This back and forth not only heightens tensions, but also complicates the efforts to maintain a level playing field in international trade and research. The potential for this legislation to set a precedent for how nations address the challenges of global technological integration is significant. It raises questions about the future of international norms and standards for data privacy, corporate governance, and the role of state influence in private enterprises. As such, the outcome of this legislative process may well influence global regulatory approaches for years to come. The stakes are high, not only for the companies directly impacted by the legislation, but also for the broader international community. The ability to navigate these issues with a balance of firmness and cooperation could define the future landscape of global technology development, trade, and security protocols. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video, and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.